Is baseball really over? Of course not. It's early morning practices. It's pickup games, whenever and wherever. It's the anticipation for the game today and the crack of the bat tomorrow. It's history, and it's groundbreaking. It's a dream that becomes a reality. It's believing through all the stops along the way to the journey home. When it's in your DNA, there's always time to play ball.
Hey everyone, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Welcome in. John Shambi and Chris Singleton in the booth. We're in the fourth inning with nobody out. Fraley, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense. You've got.
We're at Ring Central Coliseum. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Oakland Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Our starter in this one, number 38. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. And a pitch. That's outside. And that's how this game gets started. Here comes a pitch. Out towards left center. Bleday on the move. Squeezes it. And there's one away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Little chopper rolls foul.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in there.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Kicks and deals. That one way inside. Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Whoa, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
The pitch. Inside, almost got him.
2-2.
Inside, backs him off again.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
And the pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here, no score. Back in Oakland, and today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
We go to the bottom of the first. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Ryan Noda. And here it comes. That one a little bit high. Ball one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Righty delivers.
Ball.
Flares it into the outfield. Hauls it in for the out. And time now to check out the A's lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is downstairs. Right through there for a strike. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. And that quickly, 2 away. Brent Rooker will hit next.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
Ground ball right side. Jimenez on to first. Oakland goes quietly. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We played an inning, no score. Back here in the East Bay. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. The pitch. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. He powers that one out of here. It's 1-zip. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Number 38 departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. On the pitch now for Oakland, Scott Alexander.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Laureano comes up to hit, and Cleveland on top 1-0. And that's outside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And he deals. He was late there, strike 1. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Trevor Gott up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a ball popped up. Allen hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now the DH, Will Brennan. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Naylor, the runner at second with one away. That one missed. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly. Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Here's a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Brian Riccio. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls. No
Runner at
strike.
second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a foul straight back. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch, on the hill here today, Spencer Strider.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. The line to kick the pitch. That one finds the zone, and this one is off and running. The 0-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2.
Line drive. Gets down. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And that one is in for a strike.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
And the righty deals. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
1-2 here. He goes down looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Ripped on a line. Brings it in. Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
McClain off of first with 2 away. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Righty to the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time. Fights it off. You'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball. Jonathan India in the on-deck circle. Here's a high chopper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one left for Cincinnati. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Atlanta, and on the hill, Hunter Green. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
Ronald Acuna Jr. stands in now, looks at that one inside. Green, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That misses the zone, and that's ball two. In the air out to center. Benson makes the catch for the out. One up, one down. And let's take a look at the lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Ozzie Albies in the box now as he leaves that one up high. One down, base is empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. On his way over. He's got it. And there are two outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So two down, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with two outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Ian Jabot appears to be getting loose. Farmer getting loose as well. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And the Braves have the lead now. It's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. need fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Two outs. And
Inside,
ball one. And a swing and a miss.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
That missed inside. And the count is 2-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Hard hit, right side. Whips it to first. And that is that. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Truist Park, top of the second, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jonathan India. The right-hander back to work. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
The Braves holding on to a 2-run lead here at the top of the second. Next offering is in the dirt. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One down, base is empty. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Two outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Ball one there. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. That's in the dirt. Lifted in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that'll do it.
The Free Nationals.
From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Jose Quintana.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The wind of the pitch. Nico Horner in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Go straight.
And it drops in.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Horner back in on a dive. And now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. Hit in the air, right field. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. with the go-ahead run at first, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Snap throw to first. Corner back in on a dive. And a pitch. Fouled off. He was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Left field. Makes the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Swung on, belted. Deep center field. That's back on its way. Belly bomb. A gigantic blast. And the Cubs have the lead now. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. That one missed. Two outs, base is empty. The wind and the pitch. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Cubs had 2 on this homer. And it's 2-0.
People say a lot of things that they won't do. Things that they want to. Man, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Everything they want, but they won't do. These days, people say a lot of things, but they won't do. Things that they want to. Man, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Hey, what you gonna do?
Back here with my pal Siggy. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Justin Steele.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike. Hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The pitch. That one fouled off. Steele, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 2. And it skips in the dirt.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Left-hand batter waits. That's whipped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
So Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And there's the strike. Runner at second, nobody out. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and it falls. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Bellinger drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and a 2-1 ball game now.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Inside, just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Gomes, great throw. Caught stealing.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Kicks and fires. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2 outs. Outside. And that's ball 3. Starling Marte up next for the Mets. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Three-two on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors, no one left. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Cubs 2 and the Mets 1. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Drew Smith.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Christopher Morel getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a pitch. Morel goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. At the belt and fires. Outside low, and the count even 1-1.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
Next pitch is outside. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Yan Gomes. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. One out, base is empty. Up the middle, and that squirts through.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
One down. Next to hit, Patrick Wisdom. And there's a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Nick Madrigal. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bader makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. underway and towing the slab, Eric Skubal.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. The pitch. That catches the top part of the zone, and we are underway. Gets him to chase after that one.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He wastes no time on this one, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Fought off foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
0-2 now. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Anthony Santander at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
And that one upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Next offering is down low.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Corrals it, and there's two away. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
And now the lefty. That one off the mark. And 1-1. Two down, nobody on. That's outside. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Ain't wanna be starting to die. They're all just trying to be staying alive.
Back at Comerica Park. And towing the slab in this one, Corbin Burns.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Parker Meadows in the box now, takes strike 1. Oh, 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and deals. Out to short. On to O'Hearn. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Here's Riley Green. On the ground right side, and it's just foul. That was close. One down, base is empty. That one catches the corner for a strike. Got him! And there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Spencer Torkelson. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Very high with that one. And to count 1 and 2. Two outs. Got him swinging. Tigers fail to make any noise, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Skubal back to work. Just missed. And another ball.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Breaking ball inside. And it's 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tarik Skubal out of the game. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. When we get back, a new arm into the game, the righty Shelby Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Pitch misses there, and that is ball one. And that one fouled off. And here it comes. And a foul ball. Mullins gets his lead at first with nobody out. Miller checks the runner. Mullins back in standing. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Misses outside. 3-2 now. Outside, and that is ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now it's Austin Hayes. First pitch, not close. Righty delivers. Swings through that one for strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Miguel Diaz getting ready to go. Chafin, a left-hander, also throwing. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. Grounder might be two. To second, there's one. How about that double play?
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Jorge Mateo now. That one well upstairs. And it's 1-0. Here comes a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. That one fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball there. Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Welcome in John Sciambi and Chris Singleton in the booth. We're in the fourth inning with nobody out. There's a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Merrill snags it on the run.
Hitter, number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. He's 0 for 1. Mitchell, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. That clips the corner.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Going to count 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the second game of the series. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 away.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Higashioka. The pitch. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Luis Arraez stands in. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So man aboard, Manny Machado up to the plate. That's hard hit on the line. Fraley pulls it down. Low throw, and it gets by.
The left fielder, number 10, Jurickson Profar.
Man at first. Now batting Jurickson Profar. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So they get 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Back here at American Family Field, and the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. This one popped up, foul ground, first base side. And in foul ground, he pulls it down, 1 out. Willie Adames stands in. Swinging a foul straight back. And there's a ball. The shortstop takes the ball. The Brewers hitless so far in the game. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Joseph Ortiz. And that one pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And they'll do it again. And the 0-2. Popped up. Kim under it. And that's the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, start of the 6th, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jake Cronenworth. And he deals. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 22-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Love love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now, Jackson Merrill. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts.
That one is absolutely belted. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So, man aboard, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. And that one lifted in the air center field. Perkins makes the catch. 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Here's Donovan Solano.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Base knock right field. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now a chance for Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Out of here. A 3-run homer. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 25-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Trevor McGill taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Back to the top of the lineup, Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. That smash towards center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Hit hard on the ground is short. To first, that'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. To the bottom of the 6th inning. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And stepping in is the speedy Blake Perkins. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Ball 1 there.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
Number 9.
Now here's Jake Bauers.
Bauers.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Got it by him for the K.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through. And
well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Manny Machado. McGill back to work. That's to third. Fires over to Hoskins. That's the first out, the top of the seventh. Profar climbs in on that left side.
possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it's gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 26-0. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another.